part. Okay, after many technical problems, we are now streaming. And I am your game master, Eric Padraig, sometimes just known as Eric Johnson. I am a professional game designer and game master on top of everything else. And this is our second session of a game that I have been looking forward to for quite some time. Not specifically this session, but just the plot line that I wrote. But I have been waiting 6 hours at least to actually be able to jump in here and play with these guys. Session one did not get streamed, unfortunately, but it went really well. I think we had some guys that had a lot of fun. You guys can talk too, I mean, you know, just because they can't see us doesn't mean you can't participate. I don't care. Yeah, that's this is how we're supposed to talk though. It's supposed to be back and forth banter at this part. So yeah, this is like right before the sports show when you hear the announcers going back and forth, and then it switches to live video, you know. Yeah, well, this time it's too early to say who the winners and losers are. I'm going to turn this over for a what's it called? A recap. Recap. That's the word I was looking for of last session. And we had a certain someone who was going to do that. Please take it away. He's muted. Space Gator. Yes. Not because he died. Not because he died. It was real life circumstance that drove him from us. So we'll have fun on his behalf. Yes. Yes, indeed. So, tell us, brave adventurer, what happened last session? Yes, 8. Raw, it's Oregon. Wrong coast, dude. Yeah, Astoria.
Astoria.
Yeah.
Astoria, Oregon. And, we arrived there at the source of it. Now, the reason why we weren't immediately starting in Paradise City is because Paradise City is actually illegal to live in as of, current year.
Well, no, it was 2013. The law was set down, made it no man's land.
2013,
Yeah.
the law was set down that it is illegal to live in Paradise City after a gas leak of some kind that affected the city with reminiscent of Scarecrow's gas and toxic gas, pure gas. To the back of it. Yes, this is a mixed universe. You've got a little bit of a lot of different hero universes in here.
Yeah.
Paradise Island was, before this incident, known very well for its hero Tectonic, who passed away fighting a Gopher from Image Comics universe.
He meant to say Paradise City, not Paradise Island, because that's something completely different when it comes to DC Comics.
Oh, I've been saying Paradise City.
No, I think you said Paradise Island once.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
That's the old school name for Themyscira.
oh,
Yeah.
okay. Anyways,
Sorry about that.
Paradise City.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Uh, Paradise City's prince to it has been exploded by a team of U.S. soldiers. Great threat.
Sure, yeah. Semper Fi.
Okay. Some some remnant of some organization of the U.S. Armed Forces blew up the bridge after the gas leak happened, and presumably civilians were evacuated before that happened. But considering the amount of gangs that now dominate these islands, I very much doubt that one.
Yes.
as they tried to escape and proceeded to interrogate them with varying levels of success.
Yeah.
Cultists and Rhythm got the most success out of their interrogations, with Rhythm gaining the information about the person they came to Paradise City to look for. Cultists gaining some information on a alien base, and the other three sadly did not get any information out of their interrogation periods if they tried to. It was at this point that Rhythm's interrogation targets were going on this back and forth about how long that was lying in the other was. To which Rhythm spurred him on by saying that Rhythm was claiming the other alien flying radar, and that alien enraged and even to such a point that he transformed into a giant fiery demon, a Balrog even, and attempted to murder us. In fact, murder everybody. He had no care for who his own was.
Yeah,
Um,
there was a pretty graphic scene that was involved there. So, yeah.
yeah. The gang members came close to death, and I think yes, did die,
Oh yeah.
and plenty of them lost their limbs or severely burned. Yeah, even releasing his rage, which in part revealed that the Hellions have some sort of demonic powers, I suppose. Don't really know a lot about the gangs on Paradise City. Don't know a lot about them. In fact, little enough. And so, Swiftwing, Countess, Rhythm, Daredevil, the Asgardian, we all pitched in to take down the Flaming Demon, and the Asgardian, I believe, got the final blow by stabbing the demon in the head.
Sounds
And
about right.
as yeah, and the demon faded into mist, and we started doing triage and like trying to heal the gang members. Rhythm, Countess bandaged one of them up, I believe, and Rhythm made a healing device called where's my notes? The Lo-Fi healing phone, or megaphone, which is a sonic device that that increases the healing factor of those who are blasted by the phone to a point of some minor regeneration, and which was used to heal the gang members up and treat their wounds. And from there, the group deciding on where to go. They had like some solid leads on the main island and some solid leads about how to traverse between the islands, mainly by negotiating potentially with one of the three aquatic villains that seem to be running the show for the large sea monsters. And that's about everything.
All right. Well, I greatly appreciate that recap very much. We're fading in so you can actually see us now. We had four streamers at one point in time, but they went bye bye. We've got one person watching now. So, hello. This is our lovely face of contestants for this evening. And you can see we have Space Gator, we have Pumpkin Face, and then we have a regular person. I don't know what you'll call me other than the narrator of the game. So, greetings and salutations, and let's get this show started. So, you guys had some leads that you wanted to follow up on. Let's get some role play going on and see what happens.
Well, we were talking about going for Kels's place because it was closer.
Bef-
Right. This is gonna
okay.
hop back in the truck. We got back in the truck. Hop back in the truck. We need like a group name that we can call this truck. Is Calvin still giant though? Damn.
But real quick, before we get any further, I want to declare that Soren Odinson, who was our Asgardian, has gone back to Asgard for official Asgardian business. Daredevil went off on his own reconnaissance, and you're just noticing that he's gone.
You know what like that, right? I feel like we wouldn't get the answers from that guy if we asked. Maybe not. It's a trio. It's the Valiant Truck 3. Yeah. I think we handle ourselves as of right now. Um, so, can we go in the truck or do we ride Calvis? I find the idea of riding Calvis to be an uncomfortable ride. Shoulder tackle. But you're not strength and you're way too tall to get in the back and try and debate it, especially you gotta break it. Okay. As long as we're in the truck.
Okay, so
Into the cruise mobile. The cruise mobile, yes.
all right, so the pumpkin dancing is still getting to me. That's hilarious. Sorry, I thought I could do it with a straight face. I cannot. So no, no, it's fine. It's fine. I just thought I could do it with a straight face. So you guys hop back into the truck. Cultus begins walking the couple of blocks. Um, and Cultus, it might sound odd, but I need a stealth check from you. So this is an agility check, non-combat. You're going to have. Oh, did you already roll? It's already coming up on the. It's not coming up on the screen yet. Um, why is it not coming up? This worked earlier when we tested it. Of course, nothing's going to work tonight when we're actually trying to stream. Um, so, what did you get? What was your roll? Okay. All right. So you got a 6 on the marble die. All right. That's not bad. All right. So, as stealthily as a giant space gator could possibly be managing, you follow him down the foggy streets of this island, cautiously looking around to make sure that there's no gang members watching or following or anything like that. You come to this warehouse, and you look at. Or is this the bowling alley? My bad. This is the bowling alley. All right, let me reverse my notes here a little bit. The bowling alley. No, we're not. What was its
Like
name?
Heroes Alley.
Yeah, Heroes Alley. Yeah, that's what it was. Now Hero Lanes. The roll of 10 pops up now. Okay, so that's some delay there for it hitting the stream. So you arrive at Heroes Alley. I just wanted you to go to the warehouse. That's why I said that. Here at Heroes Alley, all the windows are blacked out. There's a lot of graffiti spread out across the front. It says "Go Hunt, Kill Skulls" all across the front. Um, and You know, you can see the Heroes Alley sign is missing a couple of letters. Um, and someone tried to paint in graffiti a giant G where there used to be an H, um, trying to be funny, and then they probably never realized that it's not as funny as they thought it would be. Um, but anyway, so you are here at the front of this place. The front door is boarded up, blocked off from the outside. Um, there's detritus all through the front of this place. A couple of plastic bags blowing through the wind, and then suddenly coming to a stop right in the center, swirling around for just a second before they lie dead on the ground as you pull up the truck.
It's really bizarre. You're beginning to open up being blacked out and everything. Okay. So, either any of them is like smashed, or maybe it looks like there's an entry into it.
No, none of them are smashed. Oddly enough, where in Paradise City, most every window is smashed. None of these are.
Okay. Okay, so that's understood. Let's get able to try it first off. But I guess I'll go look around the sides, see if there's any entrance or if I can see anything inside the building.
Okay. So how are you going about getting inside, or are you just walking around it? Sorry.
Can you see in front of the building at all? Or is it too tall?
No, it's only a two-story, so I mean, you guys can't, or cultists, I should say, can see over it. It looks like there are a couple of like lean-tos built on top of it. A lot of places where boards and structures are loosely built so that they can reach the power conduits that are along the street.
I'm walking around it. I'm gonna check in.
Who was that? I'm sorry. You're getting feedback. You should not be getting feedback from any of us. Okay, who's going around and looking on at the other side of the building? Okay. The string. Okay. Okay, good. That's I'm asking who is going to look around the building. I was glancing at notes when somebody said that. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna look around. Like I was just asking if Cal can see like over the building.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and as I described, there are some like lean-tos that are built on top of it. It's like 18 foot tall, so just enough for your croc face to come up and or gator face to come up and kind of scan at the top level. Okay. So if,
Switching will have like the WoW a little bit, just have like an arrow saying knocking out multiple back, just in case, just looking around.
okay. All right. Well, we're gonna start with Cultus. So if Cultus can give me a vigilance check, um, and let's see what you see. Non-combat. There we go, and it popped up right there. All right, so we've got a 15 on that. So basically, what you're seeing is a bunch of buildings uh, quickly scattered and made up against each other with like tarps and blankets overstrewn on top of that. You also notice that that the power lines are feeding very heavily from a tremendous amount of power, and most of the lines look like they're coming here rather than going out or anywhere else. You can, in fact, notice across the street where a lot of lines have been trimmed from where they once went and are now in use here, getting more energy specifically to the interior of this building. You think for a moment you see a quick glance of movement between these lean tos that are on top of the bowling alley, but then you dismiss it as maybe it was just a cat or a bird or something like that. So now we're going to go to Swiftwing. You, which way are you going around the building? The left side or the right side?
Right side.
Right side. So as you're facing the front of this building, you go around to the right side. You go through a small alleyway, very choked, um, very thoroughly compiled with trash. You know, just thrown out bags. The smell is absolutely disgusting back here. You're pushing stuff off to the side with your bow and arrow, trying to make sure that you can walk without tripping over anything. You get to the back, and you notice that there is a fenced-in area on the back of the building. It is like a private fence, privacy fence, and it's got posters from bands splashed all over this backside. Everything from bands called "We Are Now Trapped" to "Go Away" to a punk band known as Scattered Walnuts, and just all over the place. There's just these band posters, and you think you smell someone smoking cigarettes coming from the opposite side of the fence. Some hushed tones of conversation. Why don't you give me a vigilance check and let's see what you can determine is going on. 10. Okay, so you make out some words and you realize very quickly they are not speaking English. Okay? Um, you probably think they're speaking Spanish. Um, Maybe Portuguese. The system doesn't really go into too much about knowing languages. So you're guessing it's one of those two. You're not 100% on that. The stale smoke of cigarettes is very definite, though. So it sounds like at least two people are back there. Doing anything particular, or do you want me to go on to rhythm? Can you guys hear me? I apologize. Discord kicked me out for some reason. That was horrible. Did you guys hear anything of what I said?
Yeah. So I got smoker. There was someone that came to someone Spanish. I got big smell of like smoke, cigarette smell.
Yeah.
Um,
It was definitely two people having a conversation. Okay. Two people having a conversation. Could have been Spanish, could have been Portuguese. Did you get all the band posters and everything? You heard all that? Just wanted to make sure. Um, so once you know that there are people back there smoking and talking, is there something you immediately want to do, or do you want to go ahead and let
I like peek or look at them.
you're going to try and peek through? You know what? Let me roll some dice.
So is it like so? Can I like kind of like on the fence like
Oh, you want to do that? Oh no. Okay. So
I just want to like
I need to roll some dice of my own. So to keep things interesting, I am going to roll physical dice on my end, and then I'm actually going to bust out the official dice for this. What's that?
he's pulling out the dice, all the dice.
Okay, so I got a total of a 9. What's your agility?
A 9.
Your agility is a 9.
God.
Not at tier 3.
No. No. Did you say 9?
I got a 9. I'm sorry if I'm cutting out. I got a 9.
Okay.
What was your
That's
agility?
fine.
Think. What is your agility?
I haven't rolled yet. Let me roll.
No, just what's your agility score? Okay. Um so that's okay. So you very carefully look over the fence. You see two individuals in red jackets, like red denim jackets that the arms have been cut off of. One of them has spiky dyed red hair. The other one kind of has like this artificial orange tinge of curly hair. And they're talking back and forth to each other, oblivious that you're there. You look further into this yarded area. You notice there's a large fire pit with what looks to look like a five-pointed star passing over the center with a giant circle around the five-pointed star. Inside that circle, dead animals, lit candles, all of the accoutrement of dark ritual magic. All right. So, are you doing anything, or are you want? No, not yet.
Probably when I go back to focus rhythm, tone, whistle.
All right. So let's go to rhythm next. Rhythm. There actually is there is actually no way to go immediately to the left of the building. So you have to go around another building that the bowling alley is connected to. Can you hear me? Can you guys not hear me? Yeah, the connection's very bad right now, which is not good. Okay. All right. Well, I'll figure out some way to fix that. Um, for now, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream so at least we can play. All right. So to the two viewers we have technical problems beyond our control. We will try and fix it and be back next week.